I'm Alex Johnny at 7:54 p.m. September 30th. A lot of these people knew what they were doing. They knew they were breaking the law. They knew they were involved in RICO. They knew they were stealing. They knew they were stealing what wasn't theirs, and they were trying to murder me, kill me, and frame me, and still are probably. And they knew they were doing the wrong thing, and they knew they were slandering me and my family with malice and endangering our lives because of their greed and jealousy. They were purposely slandering me and my family so they could steal money and property that was never theirs. They were purposely slandering me so they could steal my ideas, my property, and opportunities that were for me, not anyone else, because I'm supposed to be some Illuminati guy. And didn't know, and they all knew I didn't know, and they conspired to murder me, kill me, and frame me and my family so they could steal what wasn't theirs, whatever the hell that is. But because whoever the people I'm dealing with aren't people who seem like a people on a path to enlightenment. They seem like they exude pure ignorance, exemplified by their behavior. But these people knew what they were doing, and they were purposefully slandering me and my family so they could steal what wasn't theirs, and trying to murder me so they could steal what wasn't theirs. And they still have been using technology on me, trying to make me look psychotic, abusing me covertly, and trying to abuse me into silence about their theft. These people, other people, were trying to fit in with rich people and fit in with lunatics who made zero sense and were endangering humanity. And these people all knew they're endangering humanity. They're not retarded. You know right from wrong. Even if a rich guy tells you it's okay, you know right from wrong. All you have to do is look at certain presidents who are presidents of a nation, and people even regulate them. So when these guys knew right from wrong, they wanted to steal what wasn't theirs. They wanted to impress this rich guy, impress that rich guy at the expense of innocent people. They need to go to prison. It's ridiculous. How are they not in prison? These people were purposely trying to murder innocent people for money and property that wasn't theirs, and because of greed and jealousy. It's more than obvious. They were slandering me with malice when I was in med school for bets, for crying out loud, with no respect for me as a human being, just manufacturing this and that so they could get me kicked out of med school to what? Slander me and take something that was mine because of this Illuminati president jazz. That's what they were doing. And then after that, they implanted me and tried to frame me for their crimes and financial crimes and betting manipulation and whatever the hell else they were doing. How are these people not in prison? These people are pure evil. They're Satan. They're gross. It's not about being weak. Let me put it this way: if you got to frame other people for your crimes, it's probably because you're weak, because you committed severe crimes. So now you're going to be blackmailed, thrown in prison. That makes you weak. That makes you powerful. And now you're framing someone. That makes you even weaker because now you can be blackmailed even more. So I'd say being in a position where you can use free speech, operate on the confines of the law, and you can not be blackmailed, that makes you powerful. I don't know why these guys think breaking the law and keep continuing breaking the law makes them more and more powerful. I think it just really pisses people off and makes them weaker and weaker, lose support. Until someone just does their job and becomes a professional and says, I don't care if you're rich, I don't care if you have occupational status, you're Satan and you're a threat to humanity. I'm going to throw you in prison because enough is enough. But these people all knew what they were doing. They knew they were breaking the law. They knew they were committing crimes. They knew they were recruiting people while they were under investigation for RICO and terrorism and more. IP theft, economic espionage. They knew they were stealing. They knew it wasn't their life. They were lying for people out of jealousy and greed and trying to manipulate bets as well. They knew implantation was illegal. They knew human programming was illegal. They knew these new age neurosurgeries weren't harmless. They knew this telepathy beamed at my brain 24/7 wasn't harmless. They knew radiation weapons from a space weren't harmless. Um, there's other things they knew. So I'll fall for these guys' bullshit. These people need to go to prison. They're threats to humanity and they shouldn't be armed with weapons. These people are knowingly breaking the law. They're knowingly endangering America. They're knowingly endangering humanity, and they don't even have remorse for it. And they're still endangering my life and others. A lot of these people. And they knew they were lying and knew they were peddling slander without remorse and endangering people's lives with their slander. They were not programmed. These people are full of shit. This program jazz is not real. It never worked. And at one point, I was the poster child for programmed. They would just manufacture fake videos and perform parlor tricks. It never worked. These kids are bullshit artists. At least the vast majority. Some of the tech works, but you don't follow orders on command. You're not like psychologically taken over. So these kids know they were breaking the law, And even if a rich guy told them X, Y, and Z was okay, or a politician told them X, Y, and Z was okay, they should have asked other people. I mean, let's be smart here. Especially people with more than conflicts of interest doing illegal stuff. They should have checked with other people. But this is ridiculous. I'm kind of getting fed up with this hostage scenario and these people's repeated threats and harassment and assault with their neurophysiological weapons and others. They're wiping me right now and using witness tampering tools because there's other key points I was going to make. So check the telepathy. But these people knew what they were doing was wrong. So key point. They knew they were stealing. They knew they were attempting murder. They knew it wasn't their life. They knew it wasn't their telepathy, their ideas, their raps, their guitar songs. They knew they were threatening humanity. They knew they were covering up threats to national security. They knew this implantation stuff was a threat. Yet they still lied. This is ridiculous because now it's gone on almost 6 years. This has been going on. These people still aren't in prison.